What's up guys, MCTurban here. Today's November the 3rd and Apple has just released its third smartphone this year. In September they released the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, which surprisingly almost no one bought it. But what I have in this box is the brand new smartphone, the iPhone 10, which is spelt the iPhone X. Now they used X because the number 10 was in Roman numeral. The letter X is the Roman numeral for number 10. It's because this is the 10th anniversary of the original iPhone, which was first released in 2007. So let's get to the unboxing and we'll look at its new features, and yeah, let's get this box unboxed. I'll see you there. Alright guys, so here it is. This is the brand new iPhone 10. Just look at that. This is the brand new iPhone 10 right here with its nice notch. Now just to let you guys know, this is the 256GB version, which is the largest storage option you can get with the iPhone 10. The other being 64GB. And now the 64GB starts at £999 or $999 here in the United States. And for the 256GB model, it is £1,149 or $1,149 in the United States. So there it is, 256GB, which is extremely big. Now what I have here as well, this is my iPhone 7. Now this only has 32GB of storage, but this has got 8 times more storage, and also you can tell straight away by the front of it, it is completely 100% bezel free, all display, apart from that top notch. So I'm going to get into the box now. Just ignore all this number nonsense. That was because of the order that I placed. So trusty knife, let's get into the box. Let's get into the box. I'm going to start from this side actually. Let's try this side. There we go. We got it from this side. I can get it. Got it from that side. Now let's try this side. Alright, let's get rid of all this plastic. So all the plastic here is now gone. There we go. So plastic is completely gone. So anyway, let's lift up this box and let's see what we have got, because in here we have designed by Apple in California. Now before you see the iPhone, let's just get into this first. You just saw it for a fraction of a second. Anyway, let's just ignore that and let's go. So we've got hello right there, which is now what this hello thing is, for those of you who don't know, it's just a booklet. It's just a welcome to iPhone booklet. So this is like it's got Face ID. iPhone 10 has got Face ID for the first time. So that will be very good to see. You've also got the home, well, I nearly said home button. There's no home button on the iPhone, by the way, as you can see there. It's just completely display. And then, yeah, and if you follow this up even more, then you've got some other stuff. So it's just two sides, really. We'll ignore that. We've also got a SIM ejection tool. So that's going to be useful because it's a nano SIM for that. So warranty information, you pretty much don't care about that. And what I also do not care about, but I'm sure you guys, some of you guys will, Apple stickers. So here we go. This is the iPhone 10. I'm going to lift it out of its box. Now this is the space grey model, and oh my Jesus Christ, look at it. If you just look at that, it's like there's nothing on the front. You can see, look, but look, it's just completely black. It's like the sides of it. This is the space grey model. Look, it's just the glass is just completely melted into the front and back. The front and back is completely glass. So I'm just going to tear this open. Now that is massive. Look at that. Now you can kind of see where the notch is. If you look closely, you can kind of see where the notch is. Like you've got now, the Face ID sensors are there. You've got your speaker. You've got your front-facing camera, which is 7 megapixels, and then you've got a dot projector there. So the back, you can see for the first time we have rear dual cameras. So we've got dual cameras that are in a vertical alignment instead of the horizontal alignment on the Plus models of the iPhones 8, 7, 6S and 6. You get the idea. And yeah, there is no home button. So if you think about it, there's literally nothing on the front. It's just completely glass. So this has got an oleophobic coating as well, so it just gets rid of fingerprints that easy. Like I can just feel it now. There's literally no fingerprints. So yeah, this is just before I go into some detail into the iPhone, I'm actually going to turn it on, which is a side button. This is the side button right here, and then you've got the nano SIM tray. So I'm just going to turn this on. Oh my god, look at that detail. Look at that. That's the Apple logo right there. It's only going to take a few seconds, so I'm just going to put it on this sock for protection purposes. So, if you are in the UK, you actually get a so the Apple Watch came with the 3-pin. Oh my god, it's already turned on. I'll sort that out in a minute. So, I'm going to unbox this. If you're in the UK, you get these 3-prong models. You get these 3 prongs basically. Now, unlike the Apple Watch, you don't get these folding prongs. So on the iPhone, it's just that, so you can't fold it or anything, which is a shame. So here we've got the AirPods, which I have already got, and I've already got one of them. So pulling on these tabs here will free this. So I've actually got too many of them. I've actually got so many of them actually, and the AirPods are just going in here. Now the AirPods, I thought they didn't come with a microphone end for a second, otherwise it would have been displayed on the front. I thought it would have been displayed on the front, but I guess that was for the previous models of iPhone, or if you buy them separately. So let's just get this unboxed. So before we go straight into the iPhone, there's just one more thing that we need to unbox from here, and that is the lightning cable. Yes, the iPhone 10 does come in a lightning cable, so there's no USB-C or anything like that. So let's just free that. Let's just free that from there. Oh, there's still some more on the front. Oh, you just had to pull it out. You had to pull it out from the USB-C. USB, the inside of it. You had to pull it out. This is not USB-C, this is a USB-A. So there's the lightning cable. Alright, so let's get straight into the setup of the iPhone. Now, the display is absolutely magnificent. This is the first iPhone ever to incorporate OLED, so that stands for organic light-emitting diode, unlike the liquid crystal in-plane switching display, the LCD IPS display in the iPhone 7. So those notches as well, they're actually like ears, so they're going to be useful later on. So we've got some lettering. So hello. So there's a bar at the bottom. You can just tap to wake the screen now, which is a new feature of the iPhone. So I'm just going to swipe up to that. No SIM card installed. I'm going to do that in a bit. So English. I'm English, obviously. United Kingdom. So I am United Kingdom. Setting language. It keeps telling me to do the SIM card thing, which I'm going to do in a bit. If you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 11, bring it nearby, which I can't do because I've reset my iPhone 7 to factory settings, so I have to set this up manually. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to connect to my Wi-Fi real quick, so that's going to take a few seconds, so I'll see you guys in a second. Alright guys, so I've just activated my Wi-Fi, and it says it may take a few minutes to activate your iPhone. SIM required. Oh, I need to insert my SIM card. Right, so I will see you guys in a second once I've inserted my SIM card. Adios. Alright guys, so I've just put my SIM card in from my iPhone 7, and now this is the big moment I've been waiting for, Face ID. Now for those of you who don't know what Face ID is, it basically means all you have to do is look at your phone. So these little sensors here at the top, there are 8 sensors overall according to Apple. At least 3 of them use Face ID. So basically what this means is it means you can look at your phone and you can use Apple Pay to buy things, or you can unlock your phone. So I'm going to do that now. So all you have to do is you have to tilt your head from Apple, from what I've heard. You need to tilt it in a circle. So continue. So how to set up. First position your face in the camera. So I'm going to do it. I'm actually going to do it like this so you guys can see. It's going to be quite difficult for me to do. Move your head. You can't really see me there. Move your head. First Face ID scan complete. All you have to do is tilt your head in a circle. So I'm going to do that again. There we go. Face ID is now set up. Continue. Passcode. I'm going to do a 4-digit one, so I don't want you guys to see that. Now, apps and data. Now, what I'm going to do, this is going to take me, I think, a few minutes. I'm going to actually restore from iTunes backup. So I'm going to tap this. And now I need to connect it to iTunes. So once I've got everything ready for iTunes, I'm going to update. So I'm going to connect this to iTunes, get it backed up from my iPhone 7, and I will see you guys there. Adios. Right guys, update. So for iTunes, I couldn't get it back. I did try and get it backed up. So yeah, I did everything I could, and it just said this stupid Apple ID thing, and I had to get a code and whatnot. Express settings. You can customize these settings below or use them individually. Continue. Apple Pay. I'm going to set that up later. I'm going to share them with Apple. Yes. Now, True Tone display is a new feature. So if you look at the different colour, now this is not going to be able. Now this is not going to be easy for you guys to see, but look, you can see the screen changes colour. That's because of the colour temperature. So right now the lights in this room are orange. So it means that the screen itself looks more orange rather than white. So this is without True Tone. This is with True Tone, and it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah, that's True Tone. Go home. Yes, swipe up from the bottom. Switch between recent apps. So that's multitasking really. Quickly access controls. Yes. Ask Siri. Hold down the Siri button. Welcome to iPhone. Swipe up to get started. Alright, so there we go. Use yes. Alright guys, so settings. Oh, I've actually got something in settings. Finish setting up your iPhone. That's Apple Pay. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you some new features with this. So this is for home screen. All of the apps or anything. Let me just check my not now. I'm looking for your music. Now, unfortunately, the music from near is gone. That's okay. Now, So you just basically turn press the button from below to turn it off, to turn it on, to look for Face ID like that. Swipe up. Apple Watch I'm going to do soon. So if you want to get into an app, you just press an app and then you're in. I'm going to install that later. It says RS 11.1. So multitasking, you just go. Let me just go into several apps. So let's say these apps, for example. All you do, swipe up from the bottom, hold, and then you can just get into an app. You can do this basically. It's like a jumping movement. So all you have to do to switch between apps is do that. If you go multitasking, you just swipe up like that, and then if you actually do want to remove now what you used to do, you used on multitasking, you used to like you get this screen and then you had to swipe up, but you can't do that anymore. So instead you get all these minus buttons, so you just had to go click and like tap tap tap. So there you go. All of the apps and everything I'm going to have to download again. That's okay, but that's absolutely 100% fine by me. Now, control center, you swipe down from the top right. This is actually the top right because it's upside down, according to you. So that's the control center. Notifications, you swipe down from the bottom, from the top left. I don't have any older notifications, so yeah, this is the first. So the screen, but so allow weather to access your location. I'll sort that out. So yeah, this is a 5.8 inch display overall. It's OLED. Now this has a contrast ratio of 1 million to 1. So that basically means that that's basically a range between the deepest blacks to the brightest white. So the iPhone 7, as I have here, now this is just a size comparison. The iPhone 8, not the iPhone 8, the iPhone 7 is actually only a little bit smaller than the iPhone 10, but the screen is, this is 4.7 inch, this is 5.8 inch. So it's just, so the screen size is relatively massive. So it's even bigger than the iPhone 8 or 8 Plus or the 7 Plus, which is a 5.5 inch. Now, one of the new things you can do in messages, you can do Animojis, which I'm not going to show you in here. Messages. I'm going to have to get messages set up. I'm going to have to get everything set up on this phone again. That's okay. So, Animojis, I'm afraid, sorry I can't show you in this video. Now, one of the new things that you get is portrait mode. So portrait mode is a new feature. It's on both the front and the rear facing cameras. So continue. So basically you can take a picture and then you can scroll through all the different light settings. So you've got stage light mono, stage light, contour, studio and natural. So the portrait mode is on both the front and the rear cameras. So this is the rear camera that you see now, and this is the front. So it's got all of them in it. So if I take a picture of myself, so like that, so if you will be able to, or I'll be able to see me, but if you take a picture, a photo, you can change the light settings on it. You can even do it after the photo has been taken, so that is really cool. So yeah, this is the brand new iPhone 10. Now, final thing before we wrap this up. This is a brilliant phone altogether. It's a lot better than the iPhone 7. It's you've pretty much got everything you want in a phone. It's got face recognition. It's got 100% completely bezel-less display. It's got sorry, it's got dual cameras. It's got all sorts. There's no home button on it, which is amazing. So yeah. So that wraps it up, guys. So this is the brand new iPhone 10. I absolutely love this phone. Animojis, I'm sorry I cannot show them because I haven't got messages set up on that, so I'm going to have to do that all over again. All of this I'm going to have to sort out all over again. So Face ID on it is brilliant. All you do, look at it like that. I'm just looking at it right now and it recognises it in like a second. So yeah, Apple Watch, I know I'll do that after. So yeah, all of the apps on it is brilliant. Well, the apps are the same actually. So yeah, this is the brand new iPhone 10. This is the 10th generation iPhone. This is the space grey 256GB model. It costs $11.49 in the UK or in the US. So yeah, that wraps it up for this video. Thank you very much for watching this unboxing and setup. And I will see you guys in the future. And double tap to Apple Pay. Oh, I just took a picture there. I just took a picture. Apple Pay. One last thing. Double tap. Siri, you hold down from the top. Double tap. I'd rather do this on here, so. Oh no, I haven't got it set up. But basically, for Apple Pay, I forgot I got it set up. I haven't got it set up. You just double tap the home button, like the side button. This is not a home button. This is a side button. So hold it in for Siri, and there we go. So I will see you guys later. Thank you very much for watching. You've got two little buttons here which are brilliant for flashlight and everything. You can turn it off. You can go to the camera. It's amazing, guys. The iPhone 10 really is, as Tim Cook says, the future of the smartphone. So I will see you guys later. Adios.